Hello, friends, frogs, and happy people. How's everybody doing this Wednesday? I hope you are having an awesome day. We are here. We are awesome. It is a beautiful, beautiful fall day outside. It's a little bit cooler than what we're used to. We actually had to turn the heat on last night, because I was freezing. It has gotten cold, so fall has started, even though it was supposed to start the 21st last month. Yesterday my computer bit the dust. And I'm so upset because I just got the printer attached to it. I have a Cricut I have to reattach to this one. So I'm like, I had my computer, all my YouTube stuff in one folder, and now I have to, all my personal folders in this folder, had everything organized, and of course, life bites you in the butt, and it happens. I don't know why, but it was just like I had everything the way I wanted it to. I was comfortable, it was good, but I'm grateful that I was able to get a new computer. If this was a lot smaller, it doesn't take up like half my desk as the other one did, and I don't know. I'm okay. I'm grateful. Like I said, I'm very grateful that I was able to that he even thought I needed a new one. Because I was like, no, I can be patient. I can wait. Maybe till Christmas. I thought maybe, yeah, because it's not that far. But no, no, no. So how's everybody doing out there? Are you finding something to be grateful for? You're finding something to laugh about? There's always something to be grateful for, and if you look at it in the right point of view, you're always gonna have something to laugh about. Always. It could be that your shoe is untied. It could be something silly. But that's how I look at things. Anyway, I do have today in history, I have a couple of birthdays to shout out to, only because one of them involves one of my well, two of them involves usually I stop doing birthdays altogether, and then I have the National Day of, which is National Calendar Day. And again, you can get that on nationalcalendarday.com, or on Facebook. You can look at National Calendar Day, and it'll be there. The National Day of, and it'll, like, the National Day of Donuts. Today is, for example, the National Make a Dog's Day. Today, make a dog happy, make a dog today. That was one of the things I do know that I saw. But other than the computer failure, and then like within days, I got my printer hooked up to it, and that took forever. It took two of us to do it. It was so crazy. But yeah, I ended up having to take a new computer. So I kind of like this one so far. So we'll see. New is not always good. Anyway, we have at the year 362. That's way, way back in the day. Way back. The Temple of Apollo at Daphne outside of Antioch is destroyed by a mysterious fire. Which enemies will you be holding? In 1333, ex-emperor Hanazono, the 95th emperor of Japan, becomes a Zen priest. 1721, Tsar Peter the Great titles himself Emperor of all of Russia, not just Russia, all of Russia. So, okay, we got it. In 1797, it was recorded that the first person to jump with a parachute. It didn't give me a name, it just said the first person to jump with a parachute. And I don't know if he was jumping off a diving board, or if he was jumping off a mountain, or an airplane. It just said the first person to jump with a parachute. I'm assuming it's the plane. That's how that goes. 1812, the Duke of Wellington seizes Bourg, Spain. Burgos? What? Spain. 1875, the Sons of American Revolution is organized. In 1879, Thomas Edison finally perfects the incandescent light bulb. In 1883, the first New York Horse Show is held at Madison Square Garden. I did not know it was held in New York. I always thought it was Kentucky. But I only put that in there because the late Queen of Queen England, Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen Elizabeth loved her horses, so I had to put that in there. In 1899, British troops flee Dundee and South Africa. And I think when I read Winston Churchill's book, My Dearest Winston, it's about the letters between him and his mom. I think that was in there where the troops had fled and they were in Africa. Africa was one of his places, his favorite places to be. In 1906, Henry Ford becomes president of Ford Motor Company. I can't read my writing again. In 1907, Ringling Brothers buys Barnum and Bailey Circus. In 1918, Baltimore, the cities of Baltimore and Washington run out of coffins due to the Spanish influenza epidemic. Can you imagine a city, just a complete city, running out of coffins, not being able to bury their dead because of so many dying at one time? Well, okay. In 1934, we're going to go up in date a little bit. I still have one date, but anyway. The death of Pretty Boy Floyd, the bank robber, that was in 1934. But back in 1926, boxer J. Gordon Whitehead sucker punches Harry Houdini in the stomach in his dressing room at the Princess Theatre in Montreal. This either starts or exacerbates his appendectomy, which takes his life a few days later. I've had an appendectomy before. In 1964, Jean-Paul Sartre declines the Nobel Peace Prize for his literature, but he claims he does not want to be institutionalized. Okay. In 1979, the 100th million guests to visit Walt Disney World is recorded. It doesn't say who. In 1981, U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved artificial sweetener. This is where we get Sweet and Low, and I'm sure they were there before, but were they approved? I don't know. In 1981, the United States debt reaches $1 trillion. And to think that 81 and back in 1990, come down a few years, 1990, Bill Clinton has it all squared away. 90, 91, 92, somewhere in that area. He has it all squared away. That is remarkable. In 2008, Google Play is launched for Androids. And in 2012, Lance Armstrong is stripped of his Tour de France titles. He went through some stuff. I remember hearing about him left and right, Lance Armstrong, blah, 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 blah. And then he gets stripped of everything. You got to be careful with what you're doing. Okay, today hosts are a few birthdays. One is Annette Funicello, Christopher Lloyd of Back to the Future and Taxi, Jeff Goldblum, and Curly Howard, which his name, that wasn't really his name. But Curly Howard, that was the birthdays of today, and my favorite actors are Jeff Goldblum and Christopher Lloyd. I'm sorry, I have an itch right here that just will not leave me alone. Today is National Tavern Style Pizza. I have no idea what that means. I guess cooked in a stone oven. National Color Day. I love color. I don't know if y'all have realized that, but I absolutely adore color. I did not want a black background, but this is the only one that does not make it so busy back there. And my walls need painting and that kind of thing. National Medical Assistance Recognition Day, and today is National Nut Day. So if you have any nuts in your house, you're welcome to eat them or smack them upside the head, you know, spouses, things of that nature. Well, that's it for my show. That kind of went kind of fast. I felt like I was writing forever, just nonstop. But yeah, that is it for my show. I really hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't, I don't know, it just felt like a lot writing. It just does not seem that much, you know. Let me know how my computer does. Is it too loud? Is the picture okay? Is everything, let me know how it goes. I like the picture that I see, but it's not up to me, it's up to what you like. That kind of thing. And this one wants to just go go to sleep on me, and the other one didn't do that. Compare and contrast. All right, y'all have a good day. Try to find something to laugh about, that really big belly laugh. You are worth it. You are worth love. You are worth whatever it is your heart desires. Make it a good day. Again, find something to laugh about. Find something, not people. We're not going to laugh at people unless you just laugh at them. I do it in my head and I don't mean to. I'm not judgy. I don't think I'm a judgy person. I'm not any kind of judge whatsoever. I'm not prejudiced or anything, but just to be funny, sometimes I just do things that I say things about. Anyway, it just makes me laugh. It keeps me from thinking all the negative stuff that goes on in the world. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see y'all again. Please leave me a comment, like, subscribe. You hit Cassie's Corner. I'm Cassie. I keep forgetting to do that every time. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see y'all another time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.